Today we'll be discussing customer relationship management. We all know it as CRM. There is an interesting saying that you can please some of the people most of the time and most of the people some of the time, but you cannot please all the people all of the time. So satisfying customer is very difficult, and being in marketing, identifying the real requirements of the customer, real needs of the customer, and managing the customer's expectation is too difficult. Two interesting books I'll be suggesting. If you have time, you can read it, and you can understand that how the entire world is changing towards service economy as well as creating new avenues for marketers. The first book is The Experience Economy by Joseph Pine and James Gilmore. The essence of the book is the service economy or the evolution of service-based economy is inevitable. So we have to identify every opportunity to connect with the customer. And the challenges of service economy is going to be the biggest hindrance of marketing. Second book, Why We Buy by Paco Underhill. Essence of the book is if the consumer purchase only what they really needed, the economy would collapse. So there are two things these two books are telling. The service-based economy is inevitable, and second, we have to create something extra, otherwise the economy cannot survive. And if necessities are going to be the only requirements by the customer, then it is too difficult to find out a means to grow in economy. With this context, I can tell you three interesting lines. One, you might have heard many people uttering these things like customer is always right, customer is king, customer comes first. Definitely, in customer relationship management scenario, or maybe in any marketing scenario, customer is king. So as per the ladder of loyalty concept given by Considine and Raphael 1981, we have different types of customers as per the loyalty ladder. Initially, or maybe in the ground level, we have suspects who doesn't have any clarity over organization's function and services. Then they become prospects. They're interested to buy, interested to be connected. Then prospect becomes the customer or the consumer when he started really using the product. After that, he becomes clients. He is not only using, he is also interested to add some values to the organization to grow also. And after that, in the last or maybe in a higher side of customer loyalty, we have advocates. They not only had a concern for the organization, they also talk good things about the company in a different forum and try to create a different positive environment or atmosphere for the organization. So CRM, a customer relationship management, can also be called customer relationship marketing or customer experience management or customer managed relationship. CRM is a set of processes usually linked to a database that help an organization to keep in contact with customers, deal with their requests, complaints, suggestions, and purchase. CRM is the infrastructure that enables the delineation of and increase of customer value and the correct means by which to motivate valuable customers to remain loyal. So what is CRM? Again, CRM is the management process of acquiring customers By understanding their requirements, retaining customers by fulfilling their requirements more than their expectations, and attracting new customers through customer specific strategies and marketing approaches. CRM is not rocket science. CRM is the only thing that cannot be replicated by many competitors. This definition by Hodgman, he said that CRM is definitely one organization's competitive advantage. The more detail you collect about your customers, the more you ensure your system is capable enough to address each and every aspect of customer experience, you can do a better CRM. Customers tell 8 friends about a satisfying experience and 20 friends for a negative experience. This is a research conducted by American Society of Quality and Arthur Andersen Consulting in 1977. 80% successful new product and services or ideas come from existing customers. It is easier to influence existing customers to buy 10% more than it is to increase the customer base by 10%. The repeat customers cost is 1/5 less than the new customers. It is very easy to sell to existing customers than to new customers. So CRM is basically methodology and software that help an enterprise to manage its customers' relationship in an efficient manner. CRM develops personalized services that customers expect with its quick responses that comes from an efficient customer database system. So CRM makes integration of every business that touches the customer. This is the core of CRM function. So what is CRM? CRM is a strategic decision. CRM decisions will have a long-term impact on organizations' customer management. CRM requires a cultural change in the organization. Subsequently, you can understand that CRM is also a organizational or organizational culture-based association. CRM needs top management support to implement it. That's why CRM requires funds to operate, which should be dedicated to buying software, outside consultation, testing, training its employees, and motivating its employee to continue with these programs. So CRM failures are always there, and we should not be dejected or we should not be frustrated with it, because every failure in CRM is a learning point. An organization, those who apply highly efficient CRM, they might have understood all these things with the repeat failures also. AMR research in 2005 said that 18% CRMs are failure, and subsequently 2009 there another research where we were able to find Forest Research says 47% of CRM programs are failure. Customer relationship management should be always considered as an investment in the organization, and that should not be considered as a liability. So why CRMs are failure? There are some problems with CRM. First is lack of integrating the CRM approach. Different organizations need to integrate, functions need to be identified, the common point need to be specified so that we can do a better CRM. Second point, data doesn't flow within the organization. That's why it is a failure. We have to see the data collected and used in CRM programs are always outside. Better collection of data, validation of data, screening of data, and try. The last one is CRM is not a cross-functional sharing, and when this cross-functional sharing is not there, data and cooperation, obviously organizations are not going to implement CRMs in a perfect manner, and desired outputs can be expected. CRM is a complete business strategy. CRM is a comprehensive approach to create and maintain and also expand its customer relationship. CRM is about making customers the center of its business and organizing all the functions around them. So CRM is a customer strategy that act as means for making each customer more valuable to the company. So customer sensitive culture, or a culture of the organization related to customers orientation, it should be the base of every CRM activities. To get some mileage in the market, what the company should do, companies should always talk to their customer. They should develop a customer interface. They should be totally committed to all round communication with customer. Feedback mechanism has to be developed, and at the same time a collaborative approach within the organization's system, outside the organization if the shareholders are there, has to be developed. So at the last I can tell, it takes a lot of time to develop a CRM strategy, but the right approach, right mentality, and the honesty of any organization, and the honesty of implementing CRM strategies by organizations top brass is the core to CRM success.